Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call hello Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Kahawadash. Once again, double honors go out to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. All right, who rule well. Salutations also go out to the fellow Akim that are out there on the highways and byways, different cities around America and also around the world. All right, teaching the truth and spreading it across the four corners of the earth. All right. People are, well, I should say the right people are waking up to what's been going on. All right, it's a beautiful thing to see, and we have still to, wake up all of the, if that is indeed the case, until, we're all going to be out there until we're told not to. But in the meantime, we're going to try to, if there's any remaining, hopefully left, well, that's what we're out there for. All right, but here we have, again, this is Nama, the DC Camp branch of Great Millstone, back for another video. And here we have another case of these women. A lot of them are just now finding out that they've been duped. But you know what? That's your fault. You wanted to be so headstrong and stubborn. You thought you could branch out on your own. And a lot of you are finding out that, much too late, in my opinion, that, you fucked up. You fucked up. And now, since you've had such a stank attitude the last 3 or 4 decades, where it really started to get bad. All right. To the point that nobody wants to be around you. I'm not talking about your own people. I'm talking about everybody. Because you showed your ass not only to the so-called black man, but to everybody. Which goes to show you that what we've been saying, well, the scriptures have been saying, that Micah 7:10, that's a real thing. All right, that Isaiah 4:1, that's a real thing. All right. Well, let's go ahead and roll this video. I'm not going to, talk too much. Just let the video do the talking. Here we go. Again, this is, I might as well do it now. Hold on. God dog it. How did I do that? Hold on. There we go. Whatever. All right, let's go here. This is the copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Because this is not for me to profit in any way. I'm just using it as a teaching tool. All right, so here we go with the video. This is, of course, Destro Reborn. Whoever it is, they be going hard, and they make excellent points. That's why I like to use them. All right, so here we go.
I don't need no man. I'm kind of irritated because I literally just drove almost an hour to come donate plasma. Spent 2 hours inside the plasma center filling out paperwork and watching videos just for them to prick my finger and be like, my H levels or whatever are too low and I can't give a donation today. Mind you, I was depending on that donation to be able to pay my rent today, so I'm just irritated and lost today. I want to cry, and I kind of just want to, I don't even know. Just cry, I guess.
I don't need no man.
I think the bigger, more frightening issue in all of this is not that people think that men don't care about your degrees. The conversation is shifting towards a point where women are being told it's unattractive to be educated.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care. 2 hours later.
Some men are constantly telling us they don't care about our degrees. They don't want to, they don't care about our education. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything to them. I was reading an article earlier. Why aren't we talking about the real reason male college enrollment is dropping?
See, you fell right into my trap.
So the woman that popped their balloon because of a man's height, his energy,
No, it just kind of gave that energy, the energy, yeah, actually a little bit.
his astrological
The man pretended to be bankrupt and came to his girlfriend's rural hometown to test her family's character. Unexpectedly,
his astrological sign, or his style aesthetic, have come to police you and I on our preferences. Yet once again, the modern woman attempts to shame you into liking what she deems acceptable. Truth is, most men don't care about a woman's degree anymore because it doesn't benefit them. Most modern women have stated that they don't plan to contribute to the house finances and future investments. So why would your $200,000 degree in liberal arts really matter to him? I mean, it's simple mathematics. But, I forgot, most women don't major in mathematics.
today, nearly all colleges are 60% women. Yes, 60% women, which she writes is an all-time high. Today, 4 to 6 from men to women attending college. When schools and universities used to be predominantly male, they never had to fully confront the fact that they don't know shit because they weren't in schools and in classrooms with women. In classrooms with women, they really understand that they don't know it because we're the smarter gender.
The smarter gender, huh? The ones that believe that there are 72 genders. Okay, I got you. Now here's the problem with her point. 50% of all bachelors belong to women, but only 38% of those women graduate with a bachelor's in science. Now I ask you, which bachelor of the two are harder to get and earn the most money? Yes, you guessed it, science. So if women graduate more than men, but men take up the weight for most other difficult degrees, who is actually the smartest gender?
We don't care about your degree.
And you need to finish that sentence or that statement. You're smarter in wickedness. And it's all kinds of scriptures on that. All right, see, this goes back. Genesis 3, all day, every day. You listen, and it's so easy to manipulate you. Again, of the woman came the beginning of sin. And through her we all died. That's Sirach 25 and 24, right? So, reflecting on or backing up Genesis 3rd chapter. Who did she listen to? All right? That same spirit that she's listening to now. Telling her everything's going to be all right. And yet, our family, just look at it since the civil rights era. Destroyed. Why? Because it was so easy to get you to jump ship, all right, and join this feminist movement. Who did it hurt most? Wow. So 60 years now, some of you just coming to well, at least you say this out loud, that you figured out that, hey, you were duped. But that falls on you because, hey, first of all, you can never be wrong about anything, and you like everything your way. And men now are like, except for the simps, of course, are like, you know what? Fuck this. They taking up, what was that mantra that you used to have, saying, I can do bad all by myself. Now you're going out and the men aren't there anymore. You're not getting the drinks and everything that, because all of this shit is dead. It tells you that in Ecclesiastes 12 chapter. All this shit is drying up. All right, and you're still out there acting like, you're still the shit. Meantime, a lot of you are becoming homeless. You have no one to turn to. And indeed, again, these prophecies, these scriptures are on point. Micah 7 and 10 is no joke. Isaiah 4 and 1 is no joke. It's manifesting right before our eyes. It's beautiful because you're getting, as they say across the pond, you're getting your comeuppance to all the shit that you put everybody through. All right, now it's all coming back on you. Doesn't feel good. Let's continue on.
We don't care about your education. We'll go on ahead and just get the waitress. We don't care about you earning your money. We don't care about that. Men are going into roles where masculinity is not threatened. This is the reason why men don't care about degrees, quote unquote don't care about degrees. They do give a f about degrees. They just don't want to be in female spaces. They don't want to have to compete with women in order to gain an education. So this is why we are seeing more and more men going into...
Woo, let's look up something right now because... dang it, hold on. Boy, I mean, let's look up delusion. Oh boy, let's see. Over pertaining to delusion, suffering from a... Hold on, let's go a little bit more in depth. Something that is falsely or delusively believed or propagated. A persistent false psychotic belief regarding the self or persons or objects outside the self that is maintained despite indisputable evidence to the contrary. And first of all, you're stating that you're so smart, which is not the case. And clearly the stats are showing that you're... the amount of people like her, you're so indebted. All right, you're being evicted from your, that whole education thing is nothing but a debt trap. So here's the thing. You fail to realize that unlike your so-called white, your Edomite counterparts, you never grew up learning or being able to network, which is a huge difference. All right. A lot of situations like that where these, granted, what I'm telling you now is, has to do more or less with the wealthy of the Edomites. But even so, this is their system. This is their kingdom. They're going to, of course, all right, always be considered and taken first and foremost before people like you, people like us. That's just the way things have always been. So here you are with your headstrong ass, acquire all this debt. What you gonna do? You working, my God. If you're lucky, you'll get something that has benefits. If not, you can look forward to working at least 2 jobs for basically the rest of your life, trying to pay that shit off. And because you're so debt-ridden, what kind of life can you afford for yourself? Yeah. See, we were all fucked over, but you, like I said, thinking that shit didn't apply to you, you decided to branch off on your own through the feminist movement, listening to, again, going to Genesis, referencing Genesis 3rd chapter, listening to that same wicked spirit that told you could do this. And it's been proven so many times that the aim was for, or we were the target. Let me rephrase that we were the target. Yeah, how about that? And all of this because of your arrogant ass. See, if you were willing to work with your man, that could not have happened. And now the whole so-called community has been fucked and has been more of a prey because of that. When you go back to the civil rights era and just before, there was not this big, I should say percentage-wise, out of wedlock, births and all that. Oh man, but all they had to do was appeal to your, sense of, hey, your selfishness. You want to be on your own. I can do bad all by myself and all that shit. I don't need a man. Yeah, because he planted that seed in your mind. All right, and you just took it and ran with it. Yeah. But now, the way things are going, you've burned so many bridges. No one wants to deal with you. I'm not talking about just the so-called black man. Nobody wants to be around you. I was at a place, this has been a few months back, getting something to eat, and there were some Edomite / Caucasian guys sitting there, and everything was fine, because I'm on the other side of the room. Here comes a black woman comes in. They saw her, they got up. And I'm laughing because for the longest time, and some of you will agree, for the longest time, she took advantage of them doing that to us, and she could slide on through. Take advantage of the situation. That happened, But now, you can see how Micah 7:10 and Isaiah 4:1 and Jeremiah 30 and 7 is shaping up. Jacob's trouble is no joke. And what's going to make it worse for you, the so-called black woman, is, again, where are you going to run to? Who wants to put up with that bullshit? Yeah. Here's delusional again. The act of tricking or deceiving someone. All right. And yeah, oh my God, let's take it a step further. Again, because this couldn't have happened without your participation, right? Let's go to, hold on, self-delusion. All right. Stay with Miriam. The act of deluding oneself, or the state of being deluded by oneself, especially concerning one's true nature, abilities, feelings. Exactly. You overestimate your intelligence. Wow. And they are really, they are really, really fucked up over that fucking Kamala Harris bullshit. They still sour and salty about that. Not even your people tried to pull one over on you. And you still don't get it. Oh, man. Let's see. I think you get it. Wow. Crazy, right?
In order to gain an education. So this is why we are seeing more and more men going into trades, going into labor unions, okay? HVAC, manufacturing, construction.
Yeah, dumbass, because those schools, you're not saddled with 50, 75, 100, 200,000, 300,000, $400,000 in fucking debt. There's a more immediate payoff and payout. Wow. a lot of them, you may have to do a 5-year apprenticeship, like plumbing or electrical or something like that. It's been a while, but, you know, and then, you know, but she's so smart, right?
Those are male-dominated establishments where they can be on the same level and, per usual, keep the bar low as hell. Because if a woman infringes on...
Oh, okay. Let's go to... I'll come back to that. Or not. Again, this is why this is here. Trust in the Most High Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. First and foremost, this is the thing with our people. You've been worshiping something that was given to you on purpose as an idol. You know, JC, I don't even like saying that name out. That's not our power. All right? The Most High's name is Yahweh. His son's name is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, he is the existing one. Yahweh Shai, he saves. All right? Or he the Savior. It says, trust in the Lord. That's all caps. That's the Most High Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. Which, yeah, you can tell she's just, it's just oozing out of her, you know. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Let's go to 22:19. That thy trust may be in the Most High, I have made known to thee this day, even to thee. Let's see. King David, trust in the Most High, Yahweh, and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. All right. Let's see. Let's finish this on out.
And, per usual, keep the bar low as hell, because if a woman infringes on it, or if it is a space for women, they are going to be reminded that they don't know shit.
Well, I can't wait for the day when women infringe on reg welders' jobs. Side note, you notice how back then, when more men filled the lecture halls, it was all gender inequality this, systematic bias that. But now that women dominate the campus roll call, suddenly men are the stupid gender. You see how that works? But hey, I digress. Let this sniveling little poodle dog continue to bark at our ankles while we move forward. The truth is, men don't care about those frivolous degrees because they bring nothing to the table. For example, look at this strong, independent woman with a degree and a master's, yet she still struggles to pay the rent. It's clear the math is not mathing.
Can you believe my net pay as a New York City teacher with a bachelor's and a master's degree?
I'm a PhD.
Okay, congratulations.
5 years experience is only $1,772.
Damn.
Let's break out the numbers and talk about why it's that low. Now, my gross pay is actually $3,151 per check. Federal taxes take out $262. Social Security takes out $195. State taxes take out $122. Medicare takes out $45. City tax takes out $20. So the government portion alone is $646. Where are my tax dollars going? The roads still suck. I work in a school that doesn't have the supplies or anything they need. I need to know where my dollars are going. But on a monthly basis, this looks like gross pay being $6,302 gives me a net monthly pay of $3,544.
So she lives in New York City and her net pay is $35.44. For those that know, in the New York City area, $3,000 rent means you're guaranteed to be assaulted by either a homeless man, a gang member, or a mutant-sized rat at least once a year. And this is standard, so you just have to add that beating to your budget. But obviously, if she had a husband making the same amount, they could probably live in New York City comfortably and also save and invest their money together, making retirement easier. But hey, You would need a so-called agreeable woman for such a task. And they are in short order when it comes to those that were indoctrinated in college. But hey, modern woman, stay strong, stay independent.
One-bedroom apartments in New York are easily $2,000. You even go to the Bronx, you paying like $1,500, $1,600 for a one-bedroom. Thank heavens I got a condo at like a really good price, because as a teacher with 2 degrees, how do people afford to live like this? Like, it's really not a lot. And I know I'm giving a lot of money to my 403B, but like,
No shit.
it's either you don't put a lot towards retirement because you need to live now, or you find a cheap place to live at so you can put more towards retirement. And it's like, we should be able to do both at the same time, especially in the high cost of living.
We should be able. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shit in one hand, wish in one hand, shit in the other. See which one gets foot. I mean, I'm not gonna go there, but they don't get it. They really don't.
Area.
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blast, 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 blast. And although you will never be worthy of a monarch such as myself, Lord Destro would suggest that you poor fools.
Yeah, you want to be, you know, the thing with a woman, how you handle that is give her what she wants. If she thinks she, you know, you want to be right? Okay. You got what you wanted. Now you're complaining. You got what you wanted. You were so easy. You got to remember, we've been in these people's clutches, I'll put it that way, for centuries. They have studied. They continue to. All right, this is how they know what tactics are so effective. And they appeal to your vanity, among other things. And it was so easy for you to, you know, go your own way. Yeah. Just like it says in the scriptures, right? Who did he go to first? Yeah. Genesis 3, all day, every day. Still works. Damn. Wow. But you're so smart, right? All right, with that, until the next video, hey, these women are in for a very, that they haven't gotten it yet, are in for a very rude, I say, awakening. All right, so with that, until the next video, hey, shalom.